Hey, we got week 3, a Dana White Contender series. I'm breaking it down. I'm happy. We just got done with UFC China, Shanghai. So we got a little bit of break, but at least we had a Contender series. So, first fight of the night, we got Darion Abbey versus Donte Johnson. So, Donte Johnson's undefeated. First, I'm going with Abbey. I know I'm going with the underdog at heavyweight. It's very risky, but let me tell you why. Dante Johnson's undefeated. He's an okay prospect, but he's 6 foot. In his last two weigh-ins, with one, his first fight was at light heavyweight, and then the last fight was at light heavyweight. Then the fight before that, he weighed in like 199. So I'm starting to feel like he should be fighting at light heavyweight. He maybe shouldn't be fighting at heavyweight. Maybe this is not the right weight class for him. Now he is an undefeated pro. He only fought one guy with a winning record. Now, Abbey hasn't fought the best competition. He has gotten knocked out 3 times since 2020. He got knocked out last year, 2024, then 2021, and then 2020. So it's not like he's getting flatlined every single time. And so this is my problem. Dante Johnson, he has the overhand, which can hit Abbey for sure. However, he lunges into punches. Abbey is 6'6". It's a big height. It's a big height difference and it's a big reach difference. Now, Abbey does get hit, but he has shown the ability to be tough. But how tough can you be at heavyweight? Because you're going to get shots, you're going to go down. But nonetheless, Abbey can get the takedown, and that's the reason why I'm choosing Abbey. I favor Abbey in this fight. He is an underdog. I've always make these predictions before the odds come out, but I did figure Dante Johnson's going to be the favorite just because he's undefeated. Now, second fight. Cristian Perez versus Manuel Sousa. I'm going with Manuel Sousa. He has beaten Rufy a long time ago. That's how a lot of people know him. He's actually not a bad fighter. He went against good competition. He looks good against good competition. He looks very complete, and that's the thing that I like about him. Now he fights behind his lead hand a lot, so sometimes he's not like sitting there throwing hooks with his chin in the air as some other people on this card, but he's fighting behind his lead hand, which is very good. He has very good scrambles. He's been fighting just really good people, so I think that benefits him in this fight. Christian Perez is good. He does have some power, but he's open on the feet. He's not he has a chance in this fight, but the main thing that deterred me from Christian Perez is because when he grapples, he goes a lot for the submission. The saying is position over submission, but instead he goes with submission over position. Now, sometimes he can get the position back, but against these better people, he'll have a tougher time getting a position back. So that's why I'm leaning Souza. A lot of people think he's the most UFC ready guy on this card. He can be. He probably is low key, but there's some other people that's pretty good regionally on this card. Next, we got Alik Lorenz versus Abdul Yakhyaev. So I think Abdul he's fighting out of Turkey, but I think he's Chechnyan and his wrestling. We just seen another Chechnyan win a middleweight championship, and I think Yakhyaev is going to. He's a heavy favorite, so it's no secret that I'm choosing him. He's just a wet blanket. He can choke you out. He can ground and pound you. He can just out position you. If he's on his back, he can triangle you. He's just a lot to deal with in the grappling department. He's a lot to deal with in the grappling department. I don't know how good his stand up is, to be quite honest with you, but I do know grappling he has the clear advantage, like by far, and that's why he's a big favorite, and that's why I'm choosing him. Now, Elite Lorenz, he's a counter striker. He's a finisher. But if you watch this film, his chin is up in the air. He's hittable, and he's not super fast. His grappling is okay, and he's been fighting some mediocre competition. So I do favor Abdul in this fight. I don't really see chance for upset. Like I said, the first two fights, chances for upset. This one is not so much, but it's MMA. Anything can happen. Next, we got Marcio Barbosa versus Damon Wilson. Give me Barbosa. I'm most excited to see him on the card. Now he does have cardio problems, but he got hell of hands. See, he can knock you out with a right or a left. It really just don't matter. It's up to him. He's very aggressive. He's compact. I like his boxing. He got one punch power, and he can grapple too. So when he get tired, maybe he can grapple. Now, just think about Damon Wilson. I haven't seen nobody say they want to pick Damian Wilson, but I have seen implications of it by them saying, like, "Oh, his grappling, his he, Barbosa gets tired." I've been seeing that. Okay, look, Damon Wilson's been fighting mediocre competition in Cage Warrior, like legit, like 15-15 records. He hasn't beaten all of them, but he's been beating a lot of people. He's pretty good. He's okay. He's okay. But he's tough. He got fluid striking and loose. Now, you don't think of Conor McGregor type. I mean, there's some fluidity in there, but his boxing defense isn't on par with the thing that I would like to see to take advantage of somebody like Barbosa. It's actually dangerous for him. He could get finished in the first round because his boxing defense is not that good, and Barbosa is a one punch power and a good boxer. So that's the reason why I can't even consider him as a upset alert. And like I said, I looked at the odds after I looked at the film and made my decisions. I didn't. The odds doesn't play into it, but you kind of can see like who's expected to win based on watching the film. So yeah, but and we got the last fight. We got Trent Miller and Ryan Gadada. I didn't make a pick yet, but I'm making a pick now. I think I got Ryan Ganada. So look, Trent Miller actually does have a legitimate chance. The odds doesn't say so, but look, Ryan should beat him. But Trent, he's a brawler. He throws a lot of like long, loose hooks, and he's kind of stiff. He does train at Extreme Couture. I seen Sean Strickland putting a stamp on him, and he has a legitimate chance. This fight will be in the pocket. They will clash. He has a chance to do good. Now, Granada, he got he got decent wrestling. So he can control where the fight takes place. And he's very aggressive. Now, sometimes he's aggressive with his hands down, but later in the fight that I watched later on in the fight, he picked his hands up. So he should win, but him being aggressive with his hands down does give Trent Miller the chance to do something. Do I think that's going to happen? No, but we've seen crazier things happen. So yeah, so that's my take on Dana White Contender Series. We're in week 3. I am 9-1 on the year. So let's see how we do this card, and I'm excited to watch the fight.